Hello and welcome back to our channel. I'm Colleen and this is Our Blessed Life, and today I'm going to be talking about Katie's senior year curriculum choices. It is just crazy to be talking about the fact that Katie will be in her final year of high school this year. So she is turning 17 in a couple of weeks. And I just cannot believe that, first of all, she's going to be 17 years old, and second of all, that she's going to be entering her senior year of high school. So if you follow our channel, you probably know that we moved last year, and before we moved, we had decided that we were going to do a few dual enrollment classes. However, after we moved, Katie decided that she really wanted to wait until her senior year to do that, just because of being in a new place and all of that. Just so much had changed. So she just really wanted to kind of hit the pause button on that. So I'll go ahead and link in the description box below all of my curriculum videos that I have for high school, as well as my high school playlist. If you are, dipping your toe in those high school waters, I do have a lot of videos on my channel about homeschooling in high school. I'm going to be doing a video soon about my 5 regrets or things that I would do differently about homeschooling now that we've made it this far. So for those of y'all that don't know or are new here, I pulled Katie out of public school after 2nd grade. So we started homeschooling with her in 3rd grade. So this year will actually be my 10th year of homeschooling, and including Sophie's school that she's done, I've homeschooled from preschool, and then this year will be 12th grade, so I will have homeschooled every year between Sophie and Katie together. So that is just crazy to me. So first of all, right now, Katie has enough credits to graduate. However, she is missing 2 required classes. So if she had already had these 2 classes, she actually could have already graduated. But she still needs a 4th year of English, which she hasn't done yet, and she also needs economics, which she hasn't done yet. So she's going to be doing economics, she's going to be doing French, and then she's going to be doing the rest of her classes as dual enrollment. So I'll go ahead and talk about first her French class. We're going to continue to use Fluens. I have done a pretty thorough review of Fluens. I will link that up top in the iCards. And that will also be in my high school playlist down in the description box below. But we are using Fluens for French. The full program is 3 years of high school French. So Katie will have completed the first 10 lessons. Well, actually, she's already completed because she's finished her French for this year, but she has completed the first 10 lessons of level 4. So she'll do the last 20 lessons of level 4 and all of level 5, which is 30 lessons. So she'll do that to make up her 3rd year of French. I'll also make that an honors class by adding 2 translation projects, which I will do, which are similar to what we did this year. And I'll do one of those in the fall and one of those in the spring. Next up will be economics. And we had the opportunity to do this as dual enrollment, but she would have needed to take 2 classes to get the macro and micro economics. So we decided not to do that as dual enrollment. So we're going to use Abeka for economics. We have used Abeka for American government and also for world history, and Katie really likes their approach. She likes the way the class is laid out. We don't use the videos, and another tip that I have to keep it a little bit more cost effective is the teacher's manual has the entire student book in here, so you really don't have to buy a separate student book and teacher's manual. So what we buy when we do these books is we buy the teacher's manual, which has, like I said, it has the whole student book in here, and then at the back it has everything that the teacher would need to know, like your scope and sequence. It has answers to some of the stuff in the book, and then it also has your lesson plan to tell you what to do each day. So what I do is I have Katie refer to these lesson plans. So for example, here we start with chapter 1. So the daily lesson, lesson 1, it just tells what to do, and it's talking to the teacher. So we'll say introduction, welcome the students, introduce the book, introduce chapter 1, teach page 2 through 5. So Katie would read that and she would say, okay, I need to read page 2 through 5. And then review the lesson. Okay, Katie's going to review the lesson. And then it talks about a current events assignment. So I've kind of put that in her homeschool plan at when she's going to have to present a current events article to me. And then it talks about the homework. So the homework is going to be to review page 2 through 5, answer page 3, question 1, and page 5, question 2, read page 6 through 9, and answer pages 7 through 8, questions 2 through 4. So she will basically, what she will do that day is read the page 2 through 5 and then do the homework associated with that. So, and then she has all of the stuff here, so she'll be able to check her homework or have me check her homework. The other thing that we buy is the quiz and test answer key. So this has all of the answers to the quizzes and tests in here so I can grade those. And we also get the quizzes and tests. So these are the actual quizzes and tests, and then this book just has the answer key, so you have to buy both of these to get all of that. And then this is the answer key, but I'm pretty sure that most of this is actually in the teacher book, so I don't think we really needed this. So anyway, like I said, Katie has done the world geography, she's done the government, and now she'll be doing the economics. We had numerous different opportunities to take different economics classes, but she really wanted to do a BECA because she really likes the way these are laid out and she thinks they're interesting. She says that the textbooks are interesting and not boring. So that's what she wanted to do. So I let her pick this. So this, we're probably going to do economics over the summer. We homeschool year round. So we'll be taking about 4 weeks off and then going back to partial weeks and then full weeks. So we're probably going to have her do several lessons a day and only this, like this would be her only subject. And probably she will be able to finish most of this by the time she actually starts her dual enrollment courses, so she wouldn't be doing this at the same time with her dual enrollment courses. We are going to make that an honors class by adding an investment project. I'm probably going to give her some actual money to use, have her use an investing app to invest because you can do like small dollar amounts, and I'm going to have her do like a mutual fund as well as some individual stocks. I'm going to have her research those stocks and just a little paper tell why she chose those stocks and then how they performed over the course of the semester. So I'll have her in December write that up and just kind of say like this is the final what they looked like. And so I think that will be a fun little project for her to get her started with investing. We'll probably just use some kind of little investing app that she can do on her phone. So she's actually looking forward to that one. Like I said, we're going to do Fluens with French, and that class will be kind of spread out over the whole year. There's really no way to have that be condensed into the summer since it's a full year course. So in addition to that, I didn't want her to have like a super weak senior year because those are really the only 2 classes that she needs other than English. But we decided that since she's going to dual enroll anyway, she might as well go ahead and knock out some of the general education requirements that she will need when she starts college the following year. So our plan right now for dual enrollment is for her to do 3 classes in the fall and 3 classes in the spring. So that's about half of a normal load, and I think that is fully doable with just adding French, and I think she'll be fine with that. So our plan would be to, I'm pretty sure that they will test her for math to place her in math, and she will need to take either college algebra or pre-calculus and then also calculus. So 2 math classes is what she'll need for her general eds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go with whatever they tell us when they place her. So she just finished calculus. She does feel like she probably needs a little bit more work in calculus. She was able to pass it with an A, but she did find it much harder than some of the previous math courses that she's taken. So we are perfectly fine if they place her in pre-calculus and have her do pre-calculus and calculus, or if she takes calculus again and doesn't place out of it, we're fine with that. So whatever they tell her she needs to do, we're just going to do 2 math classes, or I know sometimes they'll test you and then if you place out of it, you'll get credits. If you take this one, you get credit for that one too. So our plan right now is to have her do 1 math in the fall and then 1 math in the spring. And if she ends up in a situation where she only has to do 1 math class and places out of the other one, then she's probably going to do the computer science class in the spring. So that's our plan for math. Our plan for English is to go ahead and do English 101 in the fall and English 102 in the spring. The 101 is a composition and rhetoric, and 102 is a composition and literature class. That will, just the one course, just the English 101, will fulfill what she needs for high school graduation, because when you do a dual enrollment course, you get a full high school credit for one semester class in college. So in other words, she's going to be taking a one semester English class, but she'll get a full year of high school credit for that. So she'll actually end up, if she does a class in the fall and the spring, she'll actually end up with 2 high school credits in English, and she only needs 1, but we're going to go ahead and do it just because it checks off some of the general education requirements as dual enrollment. So she'll be doing 2 English and 2 math, or either a math and a computer science. She'll also need 1 history class for her general education, so we're just gonna go in and see what the options are and let her pick a history class. And she also needs 1 science for her general education, so we'll let her go in and pick a science class. So the plan would be then for her to do math and English and a science or history in the fall semester, and then a math and English and a science or history, whichever one she didn't do, in the spring semester. And then along with that, she would be doing the economics course over the summer and kind of early fall, and then finishing that up with her honors project write-up when she finishes in December, because she should be done about a week or possibly 2 weeks before we would take off normally for Christmas break. So that gives her enough time just to write up her honors projects for economics, and for me to go ahead and turn that into our accountability group and close that class out. And then French she'll be doing over the course of the whole year. So the only actual high school class that she will have for the whole year that will go along with the 3 per semester college classes will be French. So that is our plan for Katie's senior year of high school. Like I said, I just can't believe we're here already. I'm so proud of Katie. She has done so well in high school, and we have really enjoyed homeschooling. If you have any questions about homeschooling or homeschooling in high school, please leave those in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer those if I can. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.